doing?
I'm spending time with my old boyfriends.
Is there a crowd in the bedroom I'm not aware of? Because I could always come back later.
No, I haven't had any male attention in weeks, and this is old boyfriend jewelry. This bracelet was Jason, meteorologist, big hands. The earrings, Ramon, chiropractor, all hands. This necklace, Todd, small hands, he didn't last long. Wait, you've got the girls on high alert. You're going on a date, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm starting a jewelry collection of my own. I just need to borrow your Dolce & Gabbana scarf.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a guy across the way and he's staring right into your window.
You mean like a peeping Tom? Oh my God, you're right.
I would keep those drapes shut if I were you.
You don't have to tell me twice.
First, gently swirl it around to release the aromas. Now take a sip and let it dance on your tongue.
And I was just going to throw my head back and guzzle.
40 years in the making. Now, would you care to sample something a little younger?
Hey, Mona, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company. Opposite sex company.
Roland, meet my sister Dee Dee, law student / professional date crasher.
Pleasure to meet you, Dee.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. And nice suit. I didn't realize Versace's new line was even available yet.
Well, my advertising firm handles some of that West Coast business. And every now and then I let Donatella kick my butt in racquetball.
Well, I have some studying to do. It was nice to meet you, Roland. This way, when Mona and I talk about you later, I can put a face with the name.
We'll talk about me now. I'm going to the bathroom.
Don't let this one get away. Drug him if you have to.
I know, he's amazing. And he loves sleeping at my place. He's got clothes in the closet, a toothbrush in the bathroom. There's evidence of a man here.
Ooh, it sounds like this could be long-term.
I know, which is why I can't help thinking there's a big old flaw poking around in there somewhere.
Mona, you've got to stop being so defeatist. Whenever Joy skips around the corner, you're right there with a brick.
Dear, I need your opinion on something. Well, actually, two things.
My God!
They do take you to a spiritual place, don't they? Relax, they're just trainers. I'm considering a little lift. So, Dr. Gupta, let me take him out for a spin. Go ahead, feel him.
Not in this lifetime.
Oh, please, when you were a baby, I couldn't tear you away from him.
I can't. It's a one-way ticket to therapy. And why do you need to get those?
Truth be told, since Drew was born, my girls just haven't been feeling as perky. And God knows it'll put a skip in your father's step.
Well, I'd consider downsizing, unless you want to smother him in his sleep.
Good point. He likes to nestle. I'll just swap him out for C-cups after I take one more loop around that construction site.
Yes.
Notice anything different?
Charles isn't with you. I guess you finally traded in the little boo for two big ones.
I'd say you're green with envy, but it's hard to tell through the thick foundation.
You know, all the things you need to fix about yourself, these two are way down on the list. I'd start by filing down your horse teeth.
At least I don't have to take mine out at night to clean off the lonely Cheeto stains.
Hey, these babies are real, and that's more than I can say for anything above your neck.
You're a persistent little peeper, aren't you?
just the matinee?
There's nothing wrong with a little healthy exhibitionism. Did you barge in for a reason?
Yes, the search is over. I told you Roland had a flaw, and I finally found it. Look.
He makes you wash your hands.
No, look closer.
They look amazing. Your nail beds are glowing.
Because Roland hooked me up with his manicurist and his waxer.
Wow, they did a great job. They even got that long one off your chin.
And tomorrow, Roland is stopping by work to whisk me off to his personal stylist.
I've been trying to get you to go to mine for years. Roland deserves a medal.
No, you're missing the flaw. Roland is gay.
Mona, you're doing it again. Every time a guy is into you, you start picking him apart. Oh, he's too old. Oh, he's too broke. Oh, he has lady hips. There's nothing wrong with Roland. It's you. Why can't you let yourself be happy?
Okay. Roland said highlights would give my tresses more confidence and sass.
Sass? Did he actually use the word sass?
Yes. So what do I do?
Well, if it makes you feel better, you should consult an expert.
Adam, Roland, Adam, Spencer, Yvette, let's go.
So, Roland. Mind if I call you Roland?
Yeah, when you say it like that.
So, Roland. I'm doing a crossword puzzle. Little help? 12 down. A character in the musical Cats.
Never saw it, never will.
Oh? Then how about 26 across? What does Cher wish she could turn back?
Is she still alive?
I see. 5 down. When was the last time you showered with another man?
Get away from me, man. I'm gonna go and get some coffee.
Sure. Help yourself, Roland. I've completed my puzzle.
And the verdict?
Not guilty. They're just trying to keep the black man down. Sorry, racial reflex. Who y'all talking about?
Roland.
Brother uses clear nail polish. Don't like him.
Adam.
Definitely hetero, definitely metro.
Metro.
Metrosexual. A man whose appearance and grooming habits might lead the untrained eye to conclude he's gay. My people call them wasted attempts in the steam room.
So he's safe to date.
If you don't have a problem dating a guy who uses more hair glue than you.
He shares, so I'm cool with that. And he's straight, and he's mine, and I'm real cool with that.
Well, looks like Big Dee Dee's not so big anymore. That's okay, I'll just call you Flat Dee Dee.
Excuse me.
Hey, you dropped your appointment card for a biopsy?
That's not mine. It's for Coco. Okay, it's for me. Unless I'm scared.
Slippers? What the?
Yeah.
You know, you've been camped out here for a couple weeks now. I could arrange to put you on my route so you don't mess up those leather slippers.
Thanks, but I was hoping not to be here that long.
Whatever, dude.
I do believe we found the flaw. I have something to tell you.
Me first. Roland aced the Adam test, and just to be sure, when I asked him, he couldn't name a single character from Will and Grace. So for once, I'm happy to say that you were right. I was wrong.
And I'm ashamed to say for once that you were right and I was wrong. Wow, it feels funny saying that. I don't like it. The point is, your man does have a flaw. Roland's living in his car.
What?
While I was jogging, I spotted him getting a paper outside my gym in his slippers. Then he got back in his car, shaved, ate breakfast, and ironed his shirt on the dash.
Come to think of it, he did have a pile of suits in the back seat when we went out, but he said he just picked them up from his dry cleaners.
Oh, Mona.
You know, I never have been to his house.
Or maybe you have.
Lois, you have to come down here for me?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here for the music. Word on the street is they have a steel drum version of Tie Yellow Ribbon. So, how you holding up?
Good. Not so good. Changes by the second. I guess I should be thankful they found the lump during the consultation for my breast enlargement. My vanity may have saved my life.
And you couldn't tell your family, huh?
I wanted to tell Dee Dee. Got to the door and froze up.
And Charles?
Please, the man get nauseous watching me floss. I didn't want to alarm him until I knew what I was dealing with. I mean, what if they find something awful? If I lose my breast? What's Charles gonna do then?
Love his wife. Charles may be a lot of things, but what he isn't is shallow. And don't you dare tell him I said that.
I may be the one that's shallow. I mean, I can't help thinking I'm not gonna be myself anymore. Less of a woman.
Oh, please, listen up. There is only one organ that defines a woman. Her brain. Everything else is just window dressing.
When did you get so philosophical about all this?
5 years ago, the same thing happened to me.
You did?
Yep. And I had to go through the whole aspiration procedure. But I was too proud or too stupid to tell anybody, so I went through it alone. It wasn't easy.
I always thought one was a little lopsided.
Point is, my test came back negative. And I'm sure yours will too.
Mrs. Thorne, we're ready for you.
Lopsided my ass.
Yeah, this can only happen to Mona. I mean, our girl is dating a homeless. Where'd you meet him, soup kitchen?
For your information, at a mixer for young professionals, and Roland is not homeless. Maybe he's just thinking outside the box.
Hello, he's one step away from living in one.
Hey, if you ever have kids, I hear you will mix a booming nursery.
You were both so small.
Not small, subcompact.
All right, I don't understand this madness either, but somebody who drives a broken down Vespa or his grandma's Cutlass with saran wrap windows should not pass judgment.
I think we can, because we don't live in them.
I hate it when you're right. Get out.
Hey, let's go to the car dealership down the street. I'm in the market for a one-bedroom with a rear wiper.
Hey! I'm over here! Mr. Peeper! I won't be ignored! Come on, I'm giving you gold here!
Aren't you gonna get that?
Now I know who it is.
Hey, Mona. Just trying again. Haven't heard from you all day. Hit me on my cell.
But that was a man. Yo, man, why aren't you picking up for your man?
Well, he's not my man anymore.
Why not? It sounds like he forgave you for whatever you did.
I didn't do anything.
Then what did he do?
He didn't do anything either.
you dumping a man for nothing? Got control top panties and nobody to control him for.
It's his living situation.
But he living with his mama because I can get rid of her.
No, it's not that, but it is a problem that I don't think I can deal with.
Oh, baby, you can't just ignore someone and not tell them what the problem is. It's not fair. The least you can do is talk to him.
You're right, Ma. I do owe Roland that.
That's right. You owe me a grandbaby, but we'll start back on that tomorrow.
Hey, Roland, heading home?
Yeah, I was just starting to walk that way.
Oh, I'll walk with you.
Okay.
Oh, look, here we are.
Okay, so you know. Look, I'm living in my car. But in my defense, it is a Mercedes S500. Alright, 6 months ago I lost everything day trading. Yeah, my savings, my condo. Luckily I owned the car outright.
But you have a good job. Couldn't you sell this car and use the money for a place?
This car is what people expect a successful man to drive. And with the money that I save, I'm able to buy tailor-made suits and treat myself to massages every week.
Do you ever think that maybe your priorities are a little twisted?
Look, this is just until I get back on my feet. And come on, why are we all so hung up on living in structure? Do you know that our African ancestors lived in huts smaller than my car? And that was without heated seats.
I'll say it again. You live in your car.
Listen, Mona, I like you. And I was trying to find a way to tell you about my situation because I didn't want you to think I was taking advantage of you. Or your indoor plumbing.
Guess I can understand that.
Why don't you get in so we can talk about it?
Okay.
Careless. I knew you'd show up to meddle in your daughter's life sometime today.
Any news?
Everything's okay.
Thank God.
And thank you.
Well, guess you're free to remodel your rack.
I decided against it. My girls might not be perfect, but I have never been happier to have them on my team. I would, however, be happy to refer you to my surgeon.
Excuse me?
It's never too late to get your ducks in a row, no matter how far south they've flown.
You wish you had these ducks. They go with those giant webbed feet.
Well, this certainly is different.
How's your wine?
It's helping.
Car life does have its perks. In the morning, your front yard can be the Pacific. And at night, you can fall asleep under the majestic peaks of Yosemite. But best of all, built-in planetarium.
Oh.
It's beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
Care to join to the bedroom? Uh-oh, watch out.
Roland, we're right out on the street.
Oh, the windows are tinted?
I'm sorry, Roland, but I can't do this.
But
No,
Mona.
this is just too crazy for me. So, goodbye, Roland.
Wait. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Except on Wednesdays, because it's street cleaning day, and I have to relocate to Union Square.
Do you think I was wrong?
Are you kidding? The man served you wine out of the armrest.
That was kind of surreal.
Roland was so in love with himself that he chose his bougie image over a basic necessity of life.
Thanks, sis. Sometimes I forget what a sensitive, caring person you can be. That you take the time to listen.
Shut up. Check it out. That non-peeping Tom is out walking his dog.
Looks like the dog's walking him. Now you know why he was ignoring all your little window dances. I think your peeping Tom is blind.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, see? I don't think the white cane is a fashion accessory.
So all those little peep shows I put on were for nothing?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say for nothing. Check out the sign on the 5th floor.
Hey, sexy, how about a flash dance? Sicko!
Bye. Mona Thorne. Oh, Jim, I need a list of the cities hosting my events, and I need it now. Thank you.
What else you need, baby girl?
Chauncey, show some respect. I am a vice president.
My bad. What else you need, vice president, baby girl?
Man, this talent search is wearing me out. For once, when I tell the ladies I'm working late, I'm not lying.
Sorry, Mona. I couldn't fit the delicious logo onto the contest rules. It seems I can't shrink things. I can only make them larger. Take that any way you like.
I don't know how we're going to get everything finished. You know what we need? I'll tell you what we need. We need an assistant.
Done! You need some help? I got you some help.
How did you know?
Please, I'm the boss. I pay myself way more than I pay you to anticipate these things.
How much more?
You can't count that high. Everybody, this is Derek. Derek, meet Mona, Spencer, and Adam. Mona's the one that matters.
Welcome to Delicious, Derek. Now, usually we take you out to lunch on your first day, but we don't have time to eat anymore. So, let's get cracking.
Well, Mona, Spencer, Adam, I just want to take this time to thank you all for this opportunity. And what better way to say thank you than with food? So, for Mona, I got you a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh.
Spencer, you look like a brownie man. And for Adam, a cupcake that captures his essence.
Oh, my favorite. Hello Kitty.
Are you psychic or something?
I'm your assistant. It's my job to know. I'll go get my things.
Let's just hope he can spell.
Who cares? My cupcake has pudding in the center.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me, inside of me. Never wait to want it. All we need is love, and yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
And since we're going to the aquarium, I decided on a theme lunch. Tuna fish sandwiches, goldfish crackers, and cookies shaped like Shamu.
Isn't Dee Dee amazing? I mean, I don't know how she finds time for me and the girls and still goes to law school.
Well, it helps to play hooky once in a while.
Well, I'm telling.
Carter, not in front of the girls.
Not in front of me. So, girls, tuna fish, huh? Hey, did you know you can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish? Kids don't get me.
We only laugh when it's funny.
Well, hello.
And goodbye. Time to go, kids.
Carter Del Toro. It's about time I met the famous author. You know, I thought it was just your picture on the book jacket, but your head is big.
I bet you're Phyllis.
Cute kids. Same mama.
You're definitely Phyllis.
Okay, little fishes, let's get swimming. Yay! Tune a guitar? Oh, Mona.
Dee Dee's got a man. Where your man?
Believe me, Ma, if I knew, I would put on my good underwear and go there.
So, how does Big Girl feel about being a big grandma?
Actually, Big Dee Dee doesn't know about Carter.
I know something about her daughter she doesn't. Ooh, how am I going to drop this bomb?
You are not going to tell her anything.
You never let me have any fun.
Welcome to my childhood. Derek, where is the mailing list I asked you to do yesterday?
Pleasure before business, Mona. I painted this for you.
Oh, world's greatest boss, thanks.
And thanks for the personalized horoscope, Derek. I really do feel like it's my time to shine.
Hey, Derek, that new scented soap in the bathroom smells fantastic. I can't stop washing my hands. Of course, it could be my OCD, but it does smell fantastic.
Well, Derek seems to be fitting in. Everybody loves him. Do you love him?
Well, he did hook me up with Alicia in legal. You know she wears that ring to keep unwanted brothers away. Turns out, I'm not unwanted.
And he did do a great job cataloging the video submissions.
Yeah, I did those last night. In exchange for the hookup with Alicia. But he did type those addresses like I asked.
Now, I came in early this morning and typed those. What? He told me I was pretty.
Well, if I'm doing your work and you're doing my work, what's Derek doing?
Okay, what's it gonna cost to keep Phyllis from talking?
I never thought I'd say this, Dee Dee, but you don't have that kind of money. Oprah doesn't have that kind of money.
I've worked hard to keep Carter a secret, and I want it to stay that way.
Well, I don't get why you're still keeping him from your parents.
Let me tell you a little story. The time, summer of '96. The place, the Bay Area Gymnastics semifinals. I fell for Patrick, a sweet, handsome prince of the pommel horse. Our eyes met over the chalk bucket, and we never looked back.
If you say he vaulted into your heart, I'm leaving.
Okay, long story short, my parents took one look at this public school boy with his strip mall haircut and promptly sent me on a trip to Europe.
You dated a guy from the wrong side of the tracks and got a trip to Europe? When I did that, all I got was mono.
The point is, he was taboo, and so is Carter. He's older, he's divorced, and he comes with 2 little cute pieces of baggage. All of the above, taboo.
Dee Dee, when your parents find out how much you like Carter, they'll deal with it. And if you don't tell them soon, my mom will. And since I forbid her to, it may already be too late.
You're right. I should just get it out in the open.
But if Carter doesn't make the cut, see if you can score 2 tickets to Tahiti. You're gonna need someone to help you snorkel through the pain.
Mano Elene, Islanders. Here for a cocktail?
What's going on?
It's Tonga Tuesday. Didn't you get Derek's memo?
Oh, so Derek can type.
That man has brought so much joy into this dank hovel of a workplace. And I'm not ashamed to say it. He makes me feel more than I am. He completes me.
Mano Elene! Ooh, great! You guys are just in time to get laid. Roasted pig in the break room in an hour.
Derek, we have a problem.
There are no problems on Delicious Island.
There's also no work being done on Delicious Island.
Look, Derek, we really like you, but we need you to focus and do...
Mona. You are so stressed. And stress angers the island gods. Well, at least that's what Kai tells us when she takes us to Tonga every year for our family reunion.
Family reunion?
Yeah, we're cousins.
They're cousins.
Thanks again for inviting me. It's a nice change to have a meal that doesn't come with a free toy.
Famous and funny. Our daughter's a lucky girl.
We're happy to have you. Surprised you've been dating our daughter for a month without our knowing of your existence, but still happy.
So, Carter, how many little cherubs do you have? 4, 5? Any you might not be aware of?
He has 2 beautiful little girls, Molly and Samantha.
And they love Dee Dee.
See, I haven't just added 1 person to my life, I've added 3. I've actually considered buying child seats for my Beamer.
And you should have seen how great she was with the girls when we went to the aquarium Tuesday morning.
Dee Dee, don't you have constitutional law on Tuesday morning?
How do you know that?
Because I'm paying for it.
Isn't it nice to have such a successful author in the house? You're prolific for a 35-year-old. 36, 38. Feel free to stop me before I hit 40. Yes.
Well, I just turned...
Age doesn't matter, Mother. You of all people should know that.
Carter, you seem like a fine man. And obviously you make our little girl happy. Dee, bring out the good brandy.
Oh my, Daddy doesn't even bring out the good brandy for his own brother.
Because he's an alcoholic.
So?
I think Carter's a gem.
You do?
Absolutely. And Carter, I certainly hope you can join us for the holidays. We'll finally have someone tall enough to put the star on top of the tree. Not that I mind you standing on my shoulders, dear. You got some splaining to do.
I got
something to explain? Yes. Why would you let your baby sister date a man so obviously wrong for her?
Big Dee Dee. I hope you're having a good day, because I'm about to ruin it.
She already knows about Carter, Ma.
Damn! Knew I should have sent that candygram.
Dee Dee said the dinner was a big success. I heard Dad even brought out the good brandy.
No such thing. It's cheap stuff in a fancy decanter.
So he likes his brandy like he likes his women?
Yes. Charles has moved on from malt liquor in a shapeless brown bag.
Can we stop sniping and get back to blaming me for no reason?
The truth is, this relationship has your father and I very concerned.
Well, why aren't you having this conversation with Dee Dee?
Because if I say I don't approve, it'll drive Dee Dee right into Carter's arms. That's why you're going to convince her to break up with that want-to-be Walter Mosley.
This'll wreck you. Bet you didn't know Charles spent a night in jail.
Protest in college. Nice try.
Damn!
Honey, don't you see? Dee Dee's future is too bright for her to be skipping class to raise somebody else's kids. I mean, she's putting the children's needs before her own. I blame her nanny.
You should handle this yourself.
I am, by manipulating from the sidelines. We're one big loving family now. I mean, we help each other. We support each other. We're the wind beneath each other's wings. Now, get out there and break up that happy couple. Yeah!
Hey, Dee Dee, look, what I'm about to tell you, it isn't going to be easy to hear, so...
My parents don't like Carter. Thanks, but I already know.
How could you possibly know that?
Hey, baby.
Ma, I was supposed to tell Dee Dee.
Then you should have taken those stairs 2 at a time.
Come on. You're not getting in my toolbox, Mr. Naughty Repairman.
Oh, hello, sweetheart.
Why are you here, dear? And can you come back later?
I can't believe you lied to me about my relationship. You brought Mona into it, and you don't like Carter.
It's like this, dear. We lied to you about your relationship. We brought Mona into it, and we don't like Carter.
Well, I guess I had it all wrong.
Sweetheart, Carter's impressive, but he's too old. And he's got 2 kids. That's a huge responsibility. Trust us, that is not an ideal way to start a relationship.
But we're making it work. And everyone makes compromises in their relationship.
That's true, dear, but one compromise you can never make is giving up your dreams for somebody else's.
You did it.
For once, we're not talking about me. Dee Dee, honey, you're trading in your youth and your freedom, and you'll never get them back. Ask Phyllis.
We just want you to be as happy as your mother and I are.
Running around the house like a couple of horny kids.
Well, Viagra is an amazing drug, you know.
Close the drapes, dear. Sweetheart, we just want your life to be easier.
And how about I just want my life to be my life?
Derek, could you send out these additional press packets?
Actually, I haven't sent out the first set yet, but I did make fresh coffee.
But I told you to FedEx them 2 days ago.
But did I mention that it's macadamia nut with a hint of cinnamon? And oh my goodness, I forgot this guy.
Oh, macadamia nut's my favorite.
It's like you can see inside our souls.
Oh my God, have you tried this coffee?
I think there's a hint of
Cinnamon, I know. Guess who didn't send out the press kits?
Mona, how's my cousin working out?
I can't think of enough good things to say about him.
Can't say that I don't take care of you. So now the new publicist will be here in an hour. How long has she had the press kits?
Well, if I give them to her now, it would be 30 seconds.
So I take care of you, but you don't take care of me. Interesting. Don't throw away the classifieds.
Coffee cuz. Oh, wait. I know how you like it. Word.
Somebody who knows how I like my coffee and my men. Whipped.
You should have seen their faces when I said I want my life to be my life. And when I left without kissing them goodbye, they knew I meant business.
Well, actually, Dee, I think they might have a point.
I know. It's outrageous. They're completely... What did you just say?
Baby, I had no idea you were missing classes on a regular basis.
And I thought that kid seat in the car thing was just a joke.
Well, it's not. And neither is the childproofing I'm having done to my apartment.
Didi, you don't childproof for a 5 and an 8-year-old.
Even if you have really nice things?
Look, I'm just saying, your parents have a right to question the choices you're making.
No, they don't. I'm grown.
Yes, you are. But you can't ignore the fact that we're in different places in our lives. And I don't want to be the guy you look up at and resent 10 years from now.
Well, I'm starting to resent you right now for making me think about all this.
Oh, baby. Maybe we're just moving too fast. I mean, I gotta think about Molly and Samantha, who, by the way, are getting really attached to you. And I don't want my girls to get hurt.
So much to think about. Can't we just make out? Look, I haven't even planned what I'm going to use for the eyes on my gingerbread men, and you want me to plan my whole life right now?
Well, you don't have to decide right now. But you do have to think about it.
Can't believe we're stuck with Cousin Kiss Ass. All he does is plan parties and Derek Staff poetry jam.
Yeah, and then we get blamed for him not sending out the press packets. Good coffee, though.
We just need to find a way to convince Kai to let me fire him.
Done.
Damn, woman, put a bell around your neck. I mean, good to see you, ma'am.
How long were you standing there?
Long enough to know my cousin's not cutting it. Now, why are you two covering his butt?
Because he's your cousin?
Hey, I got a business to run. I'd fire my mom if she was slacking off. Actually, I have, and that's why she's not talking to me. Look, Derek's a lot of fun, but I don't know what he's like to work with.
Neither do I.
I thought I'd get you some help. If Derek's making your job harder, can his ass.
I should probably do it before he puts out the happy hour hors d'oeuvres.
Happy favorite boss day.
Oh, Derek, that's so sweet. You're fired.
But I'm so popular.
I'm sorry, Derek, but it's not working out.
Who's gonna run the big top on Circus Thursday?
And who's gonna host a trivia contest?
Thanks, Mona. Extinguish the shining light in our murky world. We'll never forget you, Derek.
Bye, guys. Needless to say, Twister has been canceled.
Better you than me.
When my 3 miles to clear my mind, it always helps me out. It's my therapy when I'm losing it, which is usually, hey. I'm on an emotional roller coaster, loving you ain't nothing.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I can't stop thinking about the way things ended last night. Whatever you decide to do with Carter, you have my support.
We decided to take a break.
I'm sorry.
Mom, it's okay. We're just taking a step back so we can gain some perspective.
Oh, little dear, you must be hurting. Not being able to protect your children from pain is the hardest part of being a parent. I guess that's why I wasn't honest with you about Carter at first.
Mom, I understand, but you gotta accept the fact that I'm growing up, and you need to let me make my own choices.
Agreed.
And thanks for coming by here. I know it's hard for you to admit it when you're wrong.
I never said I was wrong. I said I loved you and supported you.
Well, I'll take what I can get.
Anything I can do for you now?
You wanna go shopping? I could use a little pick-me-up.
You don't ever need a reason to shop. I'll call Neiman's and tell them to hold our parking space.
Hey, everybody, it's pajama day! Yay!
You think you could buy our love back with a crappy theme day and some pecan sandies? Think again.
So nobody dressed up for pajama day?
Guess it's just you and me, Mona. But crank up the heat. I'm freezing.
I noticed.
Hey, woman.
Wow, looks like someone's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, us. Eddie Blackman is back in rehab, and we got stuck with this project.
So why are we the ones expected to do twice as much for the same amount of pay? You know what this is? I'll tell you what it is. Discrimination.
Or it could be that we skipped the staff meeting this morning to go to Starbucks. That's when they took a vote on who should pick up the slack.
Here's more of the work Eddie pretended to do while he was high.
Yeah, I'm barely keeping up with my own work. How am I supposed to manage someone else's?
Mona, hon, you gotta think outside the box of your job description. Go that extra mile. Be a true team player.
All right, can you give me a file folder from the supply cabinet?
Sorry, off the clock.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me, Whatever we want, all we need is love. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Every time we go out, it's better than the last. Did you put me under some kind of spell or something?
Well, it's the, voodoo that I do so well.
You certainly do. You know, it's getting late. I should go.
Go? No!
Have to wake up early. Stock market opens at 5. Got to get there before the white boys.
True. But, Neil, we've been dating for a while. When we go out, you drop me off and make that long drive home. It's okay if you want to, spend the night.
Really? That's sweet. I'll give you a wake-up call tomorrow.
Hey, can I talk to you guys about something?
Sure. Anything from a girl.
It's about me and Neil and sex.
Anything but that.
And if you're gonna complain about Neil wanting it too much, la 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 la.
He doesn't seem to want it at all.
Okay, I'm back in the mix.
I like to take things slow, but we've been dating for 2 months and he hasn't even tried to unwrap the candy.
Something ain't right.
I know. Is something wrong with me?
Oh, there's plenty wrong with you. I've been keeping a list.
Don't listen to her, D. You're perfect. You're beautiful, you're smart, you got a banging body. And any brother who's not going for the nana when it's being offered up, something ain't right.
Look, Neil was a gentleman when I dated him in high school. He's probably waiting for some stronger signals.
But what if coming on strong turns him off?
Well, you got nothing to lose. You're not getting any anyway. And I've done it lots of times.
Yeah, I can see it work for you and your man. Oh, wait, you don't have one.
Well, I've never had to be the aggressor, but if it gets things going, I'll give it a try.
Oh, if it helps, you can practice on me. Use me, baby.
Adam, what are you doing out there?
Taking a break.
Well, who's supposed to be answering the phone?
I don't like to talk about work while I'm on a break.
Hey, I didn't know you smoked.
Please, I'm bitchy and I'm gay. It's the law.
Move over. I need a break, too. Yeah, I'm doing all the work, but that damn Eddie Blackman is somewhere strapped to a warm bed.
You know, these cigarette escapes are the only thing that keep me sane. I call them my cig escapes. This is me being clever. Care to join? First one's free.
Oh, no. Spencer and I helped each other kick the habit over a year ago, and we haven't fallen off the wagon since.
How nice for you. What made you stop?
Oh, I don't know. The smell in my hair, the stains on my teeth, the 5 years it shaves off my life.
Those last 5 always suck anyway. Well, you better go back inside. I don't want to be responsible for your wagon fall. Come on, Mona. You know you want to take a smoke. Let's do it. Do it.
Okay, just one puff.
Did you say something?
Oh, that is good.
Yay! A recruit. This makes us smoking buddies. Smutties. Me being clever again.
Listen, you've got to promise that you won't mention this to Spencer.
Your secret's safe with me.
Plus, there's no harm in having one cigarette, right? Oh, that is still good.
Mama, it's me. Why do you have the doggone chain on the door?
Ma! What a pleasant surprise.
What are you doing in here?
Ooh, are you hiding a man? They were having a special on toilet paper at the store. 2 for 1, double coupon, no per customer limit. Is that wild?
Gee, how'd I miss that sale?
You have to be a preferred shopper. Anyway, I bought up a whole shelf, and I can only go through so much. So here you go. 2-ply, quilted. Girl, that's the good stuff.
I'll use it on special occasions. Thanks, Ma.
Do you smell smoke?
Yeah, I think some kids lit a fire in the dumpster. You know, those wacky kids.
Oh, I smell cigarette smoke. Mona Thorne, I hope you have not been up to what I think you've been up to, and I know you know I'm going to tell you what I think you've been up to. You're smoking again, aren't you?
Smoking? Me? No. See, what happened was... After work, I went for a drink with a friend, and everyone in the place was smoking. And now it's in my hair, it's in my clothes, and I should probably go take a shower. Disgusting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You know those cigarettes are nothing but coffin nails. Anyway, I'm sorry for accusing you like that. I'm just looking out for my baby.
I know. Well, I should probably go take that shower.
Okay, call me later. Let me know how you like that tissue.
Mother! What are you doing here? I picked up that necklace you want to fix from the jeweler, and having a little rendezvous of sorts.
Why would you ask that?
Soft music, the candles, the peekaboo booty under that robe you're trying desperately to lengthen.
I happen to be practicing some new relaxation study techniques.
Of course. What class?
From law case, Mappy, Ohio.
About?
Illegal searches.
Study aids?
One to keep me awake while I read, one to put me to sleep when I'm done.
You're good. I won't distract you any longer.
Good night, Mother.
Good night, dear.
What'd you do that for?
There are certain things a mother just doesn't want to see.
Hey.
Oh, Spence, great. I made us some snacks so we can work through the night. Oh, and here's some toilet paper for you.
Oh, 2-ply quilted. This is the good stuff. Somebody's awfully happy. You high?
No! I just decided not to let work get to me. You know, no worries. Hakuna Matata, baby. Oh, well, I got it. Oh.
Now I know why you're so happy.
I'm sorry, Spence. I had one puff with Adam, and now I'm hooked. But look how happy Hooked is.
Mona, we promised each other. I had your back, you had mine. Remember?
Well, I'm smoking a brand that advertises in Jet Magazine, so inadvertently I'm helping black businesses.
I'm so mad, I'm not even taking my toilet paper.
just one roll.
Hey, Dee Dee. You planning to go to the movie like that?
Sorry, I just got out of the shower, and I was about to have a glass of wine. Join me?
Okay. Well, cheers. Whoa. I still gotta drive us to that movie.
Well, I was thinking, we don't have to go out to a movie. We could just stay in.
But I've already ordered the tickets.
Fine. I'll go change. Okay. I wasn't going to say anything, but it really needs to be said, so how shall I say this? Something ain't right. The candles, the music, my peekaboo booty. Aren't you attracted to me?
Yes. Oh, yes. And that's why we should go to that movie right now.
Neil, what is going on? And please be honest.
Okay. I was waiting for the right time to tell you. Since you're half naked and I'm a man, I think it's the right time. Dee Dee, I'm celibate.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. You're celibate? Is that reversible? I mean, like, you didn't take a vow or anything. Not that it makes much difference these days.
No, it's a personal decision.
Based on what? Sleeping with a string of bad women? It wasn't Mona, was it?
No. I've only been celibate the last few years. Actually, it's been 3 years, 17 days, 6 hours. I would say how many minutes, but that would be pathetic.
So, why are you doing this?
I just felt that sex really complicated things. I mean, all the sleeping around seemed so socially and emotionally reckless. So, I decided to cut it off.
The sex.
Hey, everything still works. I just have to think about clowns. Don't ask, they just freak me out.
So, all those years of built-up sexual tension, that can't be healthy, can it?
Actually, it's worked out pretty well. But I was a little nervous about how you'd take it. So, how you taking it?
I'm not sure. Intimacy is really important to me, and I've never had a serious relationship without it. I guess I need time to think.
That's cool. But could we keep this just between us?
Absolutely.
3 years? That can't be healthy, can it?
I know Neil was too perfect to be true. And I don't know if I can commit to a relationship without any intimacy. This dry spell already has me on edge. Now I know why you're so mean.
Look, sex can make relationships weird. So if you care about Neil as much as you bounce around here singing you do, then maybe you should find another way to make it work.
Maybe you're right.
Not only am I right, I'm tired and I'm going back to bed.
Wait! Mona, since you helped me with my problem, I want to help you with yours.
I don't have a problem.
Unless you've been wearing essence of nicotine, you've been smoking.
Why is everyone freaking out? I can stop if I want to. I just don't want to.
Mona, I care too much about you to let you puff your life away. Let me help you quit.
No, thanks.
Mona.
All right, I'll do it. Quitting is easy. I've done it lots of times.
Good. Then let's start by you giving me all of your cigarettes.
Okay. There you go.
I've got all night.
Ooh. Okay, that's it. Now can I go back to bed?
Sure.
Want me to take out your trash?
Get.
Look, I talked to Dee Dee and she told me she was helping me kick the habit. And as your best friend, it wouldn't be cool if I didn't help you too.
Thanks, but it's been 14 hours and I'm hanging in pretty good.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, Dee Dee said I should check.
What, you don't trust me?
Yeah, she told me to check your bosoms too. But, I didn't think that was wise, In the workplace.
Hotel room damage claims. 3 o'clock deadline. I'm going on a break.
No, you cannot have a cigarette. You gotta be strong. Look, if Snoop can give up the chronic, you can do this.
So, I've had time to think about our sexual status, the celibacy thing, and I respect your decision. You mean a lot to me, so I guess I'll just have to get used to the idea of a non-physical relationship.
Really?
Yes. And you can help by not wearing those sexy button-fly jeans or the Calvin Klein t-shirts that hug your pecs like a second skin. Yeah, you should probably burn those.
Dee, I know this isn't an easy decision. That says a lot about you. But I've also thought about this. And I think... No, I know. That I want you to be the one.
The one what?
The one I want to be with. I've dated a lot of women and none of them come close to being as special as you. It just feels right.
Really?
Yes.
Me?
You.
Wow.
Now.
Neil, wait. This is a lot of pressure. I mean, it's been 3 years.
I can handle it.
No. I mean me. What if you resent me after because I'm the one who came between you and your re-virginhoodness?
So what do you want to do?
I want to try your no sex thing. We can focus our energies on the deeper aspects of our relationship. What do you think?
I think I put a condom and a clean pair of drawers in my pocket for nothing. But you're right. So now what?
Well, I rented some old Spike Lee movies. Do the right thing or she's got to have it. Do the right thing. Being celibate is kind of sexy.
Yeah, it is.
Let's be celibate in my bedroom.
Ooh, where did you come from? Well, technically, I already smoked you, so if I finished you off, that's not like cheating, right? Oh, good answer. Hello?
Are you smoking?
Am I what?
Aha! You answer the question with the question. Guilty.
What are you talking about?
Another question? Damn, girl, how many you had?
You know, I'm hanging up now, and I am disappointed in you that you have so little faith in me. I mean, what kind of friend are you?
The kind of friend you just asked another question to. Put that thing out.
I just... Nothing. Dee Dee's got my stash in her trash.
That is what I call worth the wait sex. You want some water?
No, but I'll take a little more of this.
Neil, don't you want to rest a couple of minutes?
Baby, I've got 3 years built up. I'll think about resting in a couple of days.
Don't shock me.
I like that.
Hercules, Hercules.
Adam, I know you're on a break, but Spencer, what are you doing out here with him with that?
I was cool, but all this talk about smoking has got a brother kind of fanning.
But you're the strong one. How did this happen, Adam?
I don't respond to accusations while I'm on a break.
Look, I know I let you down, Mo, but I'm human too. Who knew?
But wait. If you get hooked, I will never forgive myself.
I can't be strong for the both of us.
If you promise not to like this, I promise to go cold turkey. And you can check my hair every day. And my bosoms, too.
I'll go cold turkey if you check my bosoms.
Okay, I'll do it. For her, not you. And dude, those are not bosoms.
I won't let you down this time. Give me that. Huh. Sorry.
Pretty slick, Rick. You had no intention of lighting that cigarette.
Hey, she believed it, and that's all that matters. See, Mona's not as strong as me, so I had to do what I had.
Come on, Spencer. It's one little cigarette. Just do it.
Okay, you're gonna need to stay away from the nicotine queen.
Exercise.
Honey, I had no choice. She's small, but she's like a Rottweiler. I've already had 2 camels sewn into her Burberry raincoat. Self-esteem is at an all-time low. Mom, hold on! Get back here! You don't know who that cat's being?
It wasn't your fault, Mom.
I called out, but it was like the feline had a death wish. Then I lost sight of him. Under that fast-moving Buick.
I'm sure he didn't feel it. It happened so fast.
Well, Coco did finally get some exercise.
Poor Phyllis. What will you tell her?
I don't know. I gotta think this through carefully. There's no telling how ghetto someone of that ilk will react. I promise she won't say a word.
Okay, but when you do tell her, be extra sensitive.
I will. Losing a pet is very painful. Perhaps a short email will do the trick. Mom! Fine. I'll tell her in person when the time is right. Perhaps when she's in a good mood. That should buy me a few years.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you and finding me, Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. All we need is love, yeah, the way I feel it should be, you and me.
And when you threw those back-to-back change-ups to Sanders, then got him out with your 90-mile-an-hour splitter, brilliant.
I love it when my agents get excited seeing me pitch.
You know what gets me excited is all the zeros we negotiated for you in your new contract.
And you did give me lots of perks.
Well, the purple Range Rover on hydraulics was a little tough, but it'll be in your garage in a week.
Don't forget we got you a garage, too.
We're just that good.
So all we need now is your signature on your first big contract, and we'll pop open the champagne.
Guys, this is awesome. But there are a couple of key things missing. What about the music studio at the stadium? And I told you I needed additional time off to write songs.
Ace, yeah, the club is just not willing to support your hobby to that degree. I mean, they thought it was enough to let you play guitar in the team jet.
This is a deal breaker for me. You know music is my true passion.
It is? Because, you seem pretty passionate about cashing your paycheck for the last 2 seasons.
I just need more time to sing and write music when the muse strikes.
Can't the muse strike during the off-season?
You can't control the muse.
You know what? Why don't you let us see what we can do?
Yeah, mean, heck, if management won't go for it, then we'll look for another team.
You guys are the best. I'm so thanking you on my first CD.
There's not a club in the league that's going to go for that.
I know. And if we don't deliver, there goes our commission.
We are never going to get him to give up his stupid dream.
Unless someone else crushes it.
Listening. Liking.
My sister is head of A&R at Delicious Records. Ace goes in, he sings for her. Mona tells him he sucks, which he probably does. Ace realizes he's wasting his time and redirects his energy back to baseball. He signs his contract, and we look like the good guys that we are.
Crush a young man's spirit to keep him on the mound. I can live with that.
Hey, Mona.
Hey, Dee Dee, what are you doing here?
I need a favor.
No. What was it?
I needed your help making somebody feel like crap.
I spoke too soon. I'm intrigued.
It could be fun. It combines two things that we love. Me keeping my job and us ganging up on somebody.
Well, I like a good sister shakedown. Who we hitting?
Ace Blackwell. He's risking the great contract that Brett and I worked our butts off to get him.
Ace Blackwell, the gorgeous pitcher's ass looks so good in those baseball pants.
The very same. Seems he fancies himself a singer, but his hobby is going to keep us from closing a deal. Mona, I can't lose a client before I even sign one, so you'll meet with him?
Well, I guess I could make a sacrifice for my sister. Look, I'll bring Ace in to sing, and then I'll break the bad news. And if he cries, I'll comfort him. God, I hope he cries.
I have looked everywhere for Fred. Behind the toilet, in the sock drawer, in the dumpster where he makes sweet love to the alley cat, and in the laundry room where he makes sweet love to the dryer filter. He's 22. Let the cat have some love. Fred's just never been gone this long.
Don't worry, he'll turn up.
In some form or another.
Well, come on.
What do you mean, come on?
You're gonna help me find him.
Oh, when I said he was gonna turn up, I meant I'm sure he'll turn up even if I don't help you find him.
Hi, Mom? Yeah, I just wanted to know how Phyllis took the news when you told her about Fred. Uh-huh. Oh, that must have been very tough. Liar! She and Mona are looking for him right now.
Dee Dee, I need you. You're the only one small enough to fit into the crawl space under the building. So grab a hairnet, a flashlight, and some tuna. You're going in.
Ace Blackwell is coming here? Now, how did you pull that off? Or what did you pull off to pull that off?
This is strictly professional. Although I'm not beneath that because the man is tasty.
I know that's right. I'd love to catch a pass from him.
That's football. He plays baseball.
I know.
Hi, I'm looking for Mona Thorne.
Wow. It's nice to meet you. I'm Mona, and this is Spencer Williams.
Cool to meet you. You've been beating up on my A's. I won a lot of money because of you.
And the little Filipino man buzzing around you is our receptionist, Adam.
I always pick you first in my fantasy league, which may or may not have anything to do with baseball.
I'm at an actual record company. This is like opening day for me. Anyway, I brought my demo. Where can we listen to it?
Actually, we prefer to hear artists sing live.
You want me to sing right now?
Yep. It only takes a few bars before we know if you got the goods.
If I told you I loved you, would you run away? If I showed you I need you, would that be okay? You're so real to me, it hurts. Think you are the one. 'Cause I don't want to walk this world alone.
Got skills. How'd you know your boy could sing like that?
It's a gift.
All the little things you do that let me know you love me. All the things I didn't know. Baby, I am here to stay, so don't Don't you ever run away. Take my soul within you for sure.
You were so much better than you were supposed to be. I mean, you were good, really good.
She's not putting enough on you, kid. You have an incredible voice.
He's also got a cleft chin I can curl up and take a nap in.
Ace seems happy. Why is Ace happy?
Yeah, about that.
Mona, I'm supposed to be picking up the pieces of Ace's shattered dream, yet I see no pieces to pick up. Where are the pieces?
Yeah, about that too. I may not be able to crush him like I thought. The guy is actually talented.
So what? This is about one sister helping the other. You said you wanted him to cry. Is any of this coming back to you?
That was before I heard him. Why didn't you tell me he could sing?
I didn't know.
Well, everyone here just heard him, and I'm not going to compromise my professional reputation and say he stinks just because you're my sister.
I'd do it for you.
Well, you're stupid.
Hey, you know, it's not like you haven't been wrong about talented people before. Remember how you let Joss Stone get away?
Oh, whatever. A little white girl who sings like a big black woman. It's not so novel.
Well, now you have to think about her every time you see an ad for the Gap.
I can't believe you went there.
Believe it. And what about my job? I told Brett that you could help us.
Well, you should understand that I can't.
Oh. Well, I thought I could count on my sister, but obviously I can't.
Dee Dee.
Oh, and just so you know, I'm going to the Gap, and I'm going to listen to Joss Stone on the way, and then I'm going to buy myself a pair of flat front chinos, size 0. That's right, 0, baby.
Hey, Thorne. Come here. Fill me in. Catch me up.
Well, I had eggs for breakfast, had a great workout downstairs, picked up my dry cleaning, gave a bagel to the security guard in the parking lot. How about you?
Me? Let's see. I didn't have breakfast. Pulled a groin muscle, so I can't work out. Oh, yeah, and I just got off the phone with Ace, who said he's retiring from baseball. You know anything about that?
Did he say when he was retiring? Because maybe he likes to plan ahead, what with the state of Social Security and everything.
Oh, give it up, Lauren. Ace told me what happened at Delicious. Thanks to your sister, the man wants to retire from baseball now.
Actually, she's my half-sister, so technically I'm only half responsible for this mess.
Well, what used to be a small problem has now become a I don't want to play no more problem.
Don't worry, Brett. I'm working on a plan to fix it.
No. You are through fixing. It's time for the A-team. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to talk to your sister personally.
Fine. But remember, she's family, so... Oh, what the hell? She screwed me. Take her down.
Phyllis?
Big Dee. Why are you out in the daytime?
I have something I need to tell you. It's about Fred. I want you to know that I'm an animal lover myself, and I'm worried about him.
Worried, huh? I guess I couldn't tell since you've had the same expression injected into your face for the last 4 years. Well, thanks for your concern, but I'm hopeful that he'll come home.
You know, home means a lot of different things to different people.
That's true. And the beauty of it is, I can close the door to mine.
Mona, hi. All right, so let's get down to it. I'm not really used to having people stand in my way, and frankly, I don't think you know who you're dealing with here.
Actually, I don't. Who the hell are you?
Oh, right, I'm sorry. Brett Mahoney, GMG, I work with your sister.
Mona, I tried to stop him. I told this man that you were very busy.
Yeah, and I have to say, the security around here is like way too tight. Does everybody get patted down as thoroughly as I was by this man?
Adam's not security.
You're not? Gotta go.
Look, you're obviously here about Ace Blackwell. He's very talented.
Yeah, he is one of the best young ball players in the majors.
Well, he's also one of the freshest acts I've heard in a long time.
Well, the man has to play baseball.
Well, the man wants to sing.
I don't really think you understand where I'm coming from.
And I don't think you understand where I'm coming from.
Well, I need you to back off.
And I need you to back off me backing off.
How long are we going to keep this up?
How long you got?
Mona, listen, Ace is a sports star, and now he wants to quit, all right? You just cannot jeopardize his career like that.
Look, I can't even make a move towards Ace until my boss listens to his demo, and that could take weeks.
Mona, Kai heard Ace's demo. She loved it. She wants us to make this happen. Here's the offer. Now be sure you... Who's dude? Red Mahoney. I'm here on business. Right. You know, you don't need to hide the jungle fever. We all catch it from time to time. You want to explain that?
Well, that's when a white person and a black person...
I meant the record deal. I know what jungle fever is. I work with brothers with money.
Miss Thorne, would you like security to escort this man out? Security would like that.
You again?
Forgive me, Phyllis, for I have sinned.
That's old news. Nobody but Charles thought you were a virgin when you met.
This is about Fred.
Fred?
Fred is dead.
Fred is dead?
That's what I said.
How?
Coco chased your cat under a moving car. The car kept moving. Fred didn't.
My poor baby.
I had Fred cremated and put into this mini urn.
This is a cocktail shaker.
Yes. And I'll miss it as much as you'll miss Fred. Just know that I have been racked with guilt for days.
Well, I love seeing you suffer. But truth is, Fred was really old and sick. He was only out because I wanted him to enjoy the outdoors in his final days. Crazy cat probably ran out in the traffic on purpose.
That was such a relief. Phyllis, I thought it only fitting that I get you a new kitten. I've arranged for a limo to take us to the animal shelter. We wouldn't want you to have a low cat count.
You know you had feelings.
Then let's go. Oh, but please don't stand on the seat and put your head out the sunroof. We don't want to have to circle back to pick up your ponytail.
This is all happening so fast.
Hey, when we find talent, we move on it. So let's go to the conference room. We gotta get to the good Danish before Adam eats all the centers out of them.
This is the best Danish I've had since that double-jointed sailor from Copenhagen. I love living in a port city.
What are you two doing here?
Ace is our client. We're here on behalf of GMG to represent his interests.
Well, I'm cool with that. We were just about to present our offer. Adam, would you show Brett to the conference room?
Stay away from me, man.
I'm sorry, but Ace is leaving baseball.
Is he? I'm not sure he realizes exactly what he's getting into. He needs to hear both sides, and once he does, we'll see who gets him.
Yes, we'll see.
He certainly will.
Well, good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
May the best woman win.
Oh, she will.
Will she?
Just walk.
Watch Dee Spence. She's crafty.
I've been watching her. Is she wearing that skirt or what?
Ace Delicious is very excited to have you as one of our artists.
And we want to get you in the studio as soon as possible.
Can you put a dollar figure on what that's going to cost our client?
Why would it cost me anything?
Mona, you didn't explain this part? Mona will explain this part, Mona.
Well, it is standard procedure for the record company to advance some of the cost to you, the artist.
Yeah, that means that you pay. But we're confident you'll make it up in album sales.
Now, I know this isn't really my milieu, but artists don't make money off of album sales unless it's multi-platinum. Isn't that what you told me, Mona?
Yes, but you usually don't listen to me. To what do I owe this honor?
You know, I hear the only way to make money is a tour, but if you don't get any radio play, there's no ticket sales. I mean, no ticket sales, no tour. And no tour, no groupies. That might be important to some people.
Okay, time out. I'm hearing a lot about me spending money, but not a lot about me making any.
But don't forget how much music means to you, Ace. I mean, this opportunity means more to you than money.
And you can't put a price on passion. Well, you can, but you go to jail.
They're right. Passion is important, And maybe that will get you through if your album disappoints the way Shaq Fuda returned it.
That's a bad example. Other athletes have had music careers.
That's true. I mean, Deion Sanders had a CD. I think I saw it at the car wash.
And Iverson had one. No, wait, that wasn't released, was it?
No, it never was. Let us have a couple hours, though. We'll come up with somebody else.
Well, try coming up with someone who can actually sing like Ace can. I mean, just imagine yourself on stage, performing, in front of thousands of screaming fans.
And then I want you to imagine yourself on the mound pitching a shutout during the World Series in front of millions of screaming fans.
Okay, we can argue pros and cons all day, but we are here to sign a music deal.
Oh, look, your baseball contract. How did that get in here?
Just as lucrative as the last time you saw it, buddy.
And don't forget all the family and friends you support, Ace. I mean, eventually the money will run out.
Yeah, I mean, you need to think about your Uncle Wilbur and that club foot. I mean, those custom shoes, very expensive.
Look, the bottom line is, Delicious believes in you. Do you believe in you?
Look, you have had an amazing career on the field, but maybe, just maybe, baseball was just a path for you to find your heart.
Or maybe baseball is actually where your heart is.
Fastball in there for strike two.
Wow, another 98-mile-an-hour fastball.
No wonder they call him Ace.
I gotta tell you, the way he's pitching, they might.
You were right. I'm glad you won.
Oh, Mona, it doesn't matter who won or lost, as long as we remember who won.
Spoken like a true Dee. He does look good on the mound. How could I even think of taking that man out of those pants?
Spoken like a true Mona.
Here's the pitch. He strikes out the side.
I really got my butt kicked this week, but while it was happening, I found out that people actually do listen to what I say. And apparently, my little sisters learned a lot from me. Funny thing is, I didn't even know I was teaching her. I guess sometimes when you think you've lost, you've actually won. Here's to more winning. Here I am, caught between Chase and Lorenzo. Now all I have to do is get them on board to date me at the same time. But I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm in charge, I think. No, I am.
Get up. It's flu shot day at the drugstore, and I want to be first in line so we don't get the old stuff.
No one's in charge while their mother's alive.
Glad you called.
Hold on to that feeling until after you hear what I have to say. I've thought long and hard about the two of us.
Oh, me too. You know, I didn't think I'd ever be sitting on this couch again.
Here's the thing. I'd like to date you both.
You what? Huh?
I realize it may not be the ideal situation, but...
Hey, you have to listen to your heart.
I'm sorry to ask you to do this, but I don't really see another way.
I can't say that competing for you is something I'm looking forward to.
Don't look at it so much as a competition.
I'm not afraid to compete.
I know I'm asking a lot.
But hey, if it's the only way to keep you in my life, Mona, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I intend to be the last man standing.
So, Saturday? Pick me up at 7?
How about I pick you up right now? Can pastry boy do that?
So, Friday? See you at 8?
I will leave my place at 7:59.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Mom.
Ooh, you're stretching. Do we have a shopping spree I forgot about? Good idea to limber up. Those steps at Saks can be brutal.
No! No, Mother. I'm going out with Vince. This guy I met at the gym. He's a lawyer, loves sports, and he has less than 10% body fat. I swear if he had long, silky hair, I'd think we were twins. Coming!
Hello, Dee. You ready for our spinning class?
Well, I've pre-padded my bike shorts.
Hello, I'm Big D, and before you ask, no, I'm not her sister.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Vince.
Oops. Clumsy me. Vince, would you be a deer?
Sure.
Nice. Shorts. You wear them well.
Yeah, Dee picked them out. She has such good taste.
And not just in shorts.
Oh, my.
Hey, how was your date with the hot new computer tech? Word in the break room is Yolanda's from a little place called Freakadelphia.
Really? She told me she was from Cleveland.
I thought you were trying to hook up with a better class of woman.
I was. But since that class doesn't seem to be in session, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And this man's really got to do it. If you know what I mean.
I get it. What is this, high school?
Yolanda and I are doing things I never did in high school. Or in college. Or ever.
I'm so grateful.
I tell you what, that Chase is a keeper.
He has done a good job spoiling me.
Hey, Mona. I was downtown and I got this for you.
Oh. You didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Bye.
I tell you what, that Lorenzo is a keeper.
I thought Chase was the keeper.
Well, he was, but Lorenzo gave you a gift I can borrow. And that's a gift that keeps on giving. Let me just check myself out.
Vince?
Dee?
How did you know I work here?
Vince, here's that Derek Jeter ball that I promised you, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
You know Brett?
You know Vince?
You know each other?
We both work here. Well, let me rephrase that. I work. She just tries to keep up.
Well, this is the fantastic girl I was telling you about.
Well, I wouldn't say fantastic.
Yeah, neither would I.
Well, I'm off to court. Dee, I'll see you later at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
So, how do you know Vince? And what is not fantastic about me?
Vince and I go way back. He's a great guy, and you are not going to date him.
You did not just tell me who I can date.
I'll try again. I know this guy, okay? And when it comes to women, he has certain standards.
Well, this woman can exceed anybody's standards. Unless he likes him tall, but that's what God made stilettos for.
You know what, Thorne? Go for it, really. I mean, I think it's about time you found someone to obsess about. Other than me.
I cannot remember the last time I went to an amusement park.
You know, I love seeing you laugh. Even if it was at me trying to win you this thing.
And you'd still be trying if you hadn't distracted the attendant, jumped over the counter, and put the hoop over the bottle.
You know, looking back, it would have been easier just to slip the guy 20. But I'm willing to do anything to get you what you want.
This is a side of you I've never seen before. And I like it.
Well, here's something else you might like.
Oh, this is way better than a giant panda. This is such a nice date.
You remember the first time I set your apartment up like this?
I'd worked for 18 hours. I didn't have time to eat.
So I brought dinner to you.
And then I made you hide in the closet when Ma stopped by.
Yeah, that was a long 3 hours. You know, I was foolish to walk away from you. So this is my way of saying, let's start over.
I think you found a new spot.
Hey, Brett. Vince. Yeah, I thought you were having lunch with Thorne.
Yes, I did. She's right behind me. Well, she was right behind me. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't realize when you said you wanted to take me back to my office it meant sprinting up 23 flights of stairs.
You know, I have to say, Vince, I am so glad that you finally met a woman who can live up to your standards.
Yes, he has.
Hey,
And I'm so glad that you're happy for us.
oh, well, you know, there's nothing I'm more concerned about than your happiness, Thorne. Just like I know there's nothing you love more than a brisk half marathon.
Oh, great. Because I'm actually running one Saturday.
Is that this weekend?
Yes. Didi, you should join me. It's for a good cause. We're raising money for the NAACP.
Ooh, it's good.
Consider it a date.
I'll try.
And then afterwards, you can meet me at Little Bar, and you can tell me all about the race. Mile by mile. By mile.
So here's the first problem with your computer. It seems like the hard drive wasn't properly turned on.
Oui?
Yeah. And when the hard drive isn't properly turned on, the whole system crashes prematurely.
We don't want that.
No, we don't. You have to be gentle with it. Click the mouse ever so delicately.
Oh, I'll be gentle. At first. But then my floppy drive's gonna get all up in your desktop. I'm sorry, but I just can't do the hot computer talk like you can.
Then, forget the computer talk. Because I was thinking we had a great time last night. But if you wanted to make it even hotter, maybe you'd like my friend Bunny to join us. What do you think?
Easter ain't as ready for Bunny as I am.
Good Lord, people, this is a place of business. I can hear you in the bullpen. But just barely, so could you please speak up?
It's just that dating Vince is exhausting. He's so fit and has such amazing stamina.
Father in the room. Father in the room.
Little me, I have seen Vince, and even though it's challenging, it would be a shame to let such a young, virile, hot
Husband in the room. Husband in the room.
Well, I've come to a conclusion after being licked and kissed by both Chase and Lorenzo.
Father still in the room. Am I invisible? Can anybody hear me? Seriously, can anybody hear me?
You are dating two men, and my baby can't keep up with one? Wouldn't you need a blue pill and a red one?
So, Mona, what did you decide?
Well, Chase is thoughtful and easy to talk to and makes me feel safe, and I could really see a future with him. But Lorenzo is funny and spontaneous and makes me appreciate life in the moment, and I could really see a future with him.
What have you decided, woman?
What I've decided is, this is an impossible decision. Both Chase and Lorenzo have touched a different part of me.
Father leaving the building.
with Lorenzo. Still a surprise, but not quite as pleasant, more awkward, really.
We ran into each other at the flower mart.
We both tried to grab the last dozen roses. Neither of us would let go until all that was left was this.
Thank you. They're not gonna need much water.
Look, Mona, we realized what we were doing with you is what we did with those roses.
We both want to be with you, but neither of us wants to let go.
You may not have decided, but we have. We're not gonna co-date you anymore.
It's time you made up your mind. Game over. Mona, let him down easy. Brother's already unemployed.
So, Mona, which delicious chunk of chocolate are you going with? Are you leaning towards, say, Lorenzo?
Why should I be?
Well, he is great. And he seems like someone who might whisper sweet nothings in bed. Tell me, what does he whisper?
Adam.
Really, I'm flattered. All right, I've got quite the office pool going. And if you give me a hint, I'll split my winnings with you. 80-20.
Out.
70-30.
Now.
Fine, 60-40. Okay, how about 40-60? 30-70? 20-80.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I know you're gonna pick me, but let Chase down easy. Tall brothers fall hard.
Drop out now and I'll give you half my winnings.
Brett, my man. Go ahead. Ask me why I'm here. To have a threesome.
Spencer, I know I may seem outgoing and friendly, but you got the wrong guy, man.
Not with you, with this girl I'm dating.
I cannot tell you what a relief that is.
It's like my entire life's been leading up to this one moment. Yeah, smell my breath.
And we're back to uncomfortable.
Sorry, man. I gargled with Listerine before I came in here. I wanted to be sure brother's breath was smelling sexy fresh.
Well, let's just assume that a brother's breath is smelling sexy fresh.
I'm gonna go save 2 chairs for my ladies. That's right. 2.
Hey, there's my little runner girl. How you feeling?
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
And you and Vince are...
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
Thank you. I hope you don't mind. Thought you may be hungry after running 13 miles, so I pre-ordered a little food. You know, we got some nachos, wings, and look at this fried mozzarella square. Would you like some?
Ooh, fried cheese.
Dig in.
Dee Dee, what are you doing?
Did you just snatch my food?
Your body's the temple. And well, you're treating it like it's a crack den.
How about how you're treating me? You have so many control issues and so much disrespect for me that you've never even asked me what my interests are.
Well, I can see that fried food is on your list.
Yes. Yes, it is. This is for every morsel of food you denied me. This is for every hill you made me climb. And this is for every squat you made me thrust. And yes, Vince, I picked this hot wing over you. Excuse me.
Never been dumb for a hot wing before. What exactly is a hot wing?
You just dodged a bullet there, buddy. She's a size 16 waiting to happen.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Ooh, sexy fresh. Ready to have your world rocked.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Here's Bunny now.
That's Bunny? I thought she'd be small and cuddly. That's a big ass Bunny.
I'll take it back. I ain't ready.
Oh, yes, you are.
with Chase and Lorenzo is such a mess.
I understand your dilemma, and I'm just so moved that you came to me.
Well, you are my father. This is what I'm supposed to do when it's a big deal, isn't it?
I'm going to tell you something my grandmother told me. Sometimes when making the really big decisions, you have to silence the voices.
I never knew Nana was deep like that.
She wasn't. She was crazy. She actually told me to silence the voices in her head. I thought I'd leave that part out.
Great, the insanity gene. Something else for me to look forward to. Dad, Chase and Lorenzo are both great guys. I'm afraid to make the wrong decision.
Look, baby, I know everyone is giving you their opinion, but there's only one opinion that counts. Yours. So stop asking everyone else what to do, and look deep inside yourself for who you really want to be with. I bet you'll find the answer.
Thanks, Daddy.
I still can't believe you came to me.
It's funny how sometimes you seek everyone else's opinion when you really knew what the right decision was all along. Wish me luck. Hey, it's me. I'm good, and I'm sorry we had to go through all this, but I finally know where my heart is. You're the one that I want to be with.
Is that shrimp Creole with rice?
Yes, it is. Would you like some? Or are you still full from all of the crow that you ate last night?
Fine, Brett. You want to hear me admit that you were right?
Let me think about that. Yeah.
Well, I should have listened to you in the first place. Your friend is a lunatic. But I am touched that you tried to protect me.
Protect you? Clearly you're still delusional from all that running up and down the hills of San Francisco.
Be honest. You wanted me to be with the right guy because you care.
What is this, Dr. Frigging Phil? Why are you women always trying to get up in our heads, huh? Sorry, no chicks allowed.
Okay, but now I know what I know. And you know that I know that you know it.
Lord, she's hot for me. She'll figure it out soon.
Okay, Chase, there's something I gotta do, and it's not gonna be pretty. I tried to put it off, but the time has come, and like ripping off a Band-Aid, if I do it fast, maybe it won't hurt. Ma, Chase, Ma.
It's really nice to meet you, Chase. I brought you my famous Phyllis Navidad fruitcake. I have heard so many great things about you, and so cute, so handsome.
Pleasure to meet you too, Mrs. Thornton.
What's wrong with you? No interrogation, no humiliating anecdotes about my childhood, no requests for grandbabies.
Nope, I'm good. See ya.
Okay, this is not the woman I told you about. I swear she's crazy.
Oh, Mona, by the way, don't drink too much eggnog. You know how it gives you the bubble guts.
Now that's the mom I told you about.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me.
promised to be nice for Chase, and would it kill you to use a coaster?
Wow. Usually you don't start obsessing like this over a guy until after you've slept with him. What was that?
What?
That guilty pause you took there? Wait, you already slept with him, didn't you?
Right, I did.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, we've only been dating for a few weeks, and usually I wait at least 6 dates before I,
Give it up, lay it on him, open the cookie jar.
Well, yeah. And I don't want him to think I'm,
A floozy, a whore, a trick.
Working with all guys has really improved your vocabulary.
Well, now that you've given him that gift, what's he supposed to unwrap on Christmas morning?
You don't have enough to worry about? I'm already thinking I've gone too fast, too soon with Chase. I'm just not sure that I'm strong enough to resist him. In fact, I know I'm not.
Well, if it'll help, I can stay a while after he gets here, and then we'll all talk about the pros and cons of the Raiders' offense, and then no one will feel the need to take their clothes off.
Good idea. Thank you, Dee Dee.
For me today, he organized my spice rack. I loves me some him.
You know what Chase did? He made me dinner, and he stayed for breakfast, and he made that too.
I got a man, you got a man. Life is pretty good for the Thornbirds.
Ho, ho, hello.
Our streak just ended.
We have a little announcement. A gala celebration of excellence, the Bay Area Legends Ball. Oh, what is this?
Mother is throwing her own Legends Ball since she was inspired by Oprah.
Don't you mean snubbed by Oprah?
A postal snafu. I will be honoring influential actors, musicians, authors, politicians. Sugar Lump, you must come. All the stars will be there. It's a perfect opportunity to expose you to civilized society.
So what are we supposed to wear?
You can wear your fuzzy slippers and robe. You're not invited. It's for important people. Lots to do. Ta-ta.
Don't feel bad. I doubt I'd be invited if I weren't coordinating the whole thing.
It's Glenn. It's our sweet talk time. I'm going in the other room.
I thought you came over so we could have bonding time.
I've been bonding with you for 28 years. We're good. So needy.
So, what's your big news? This is a place of business, and some of us have to pretend like we're working.
I wanted to share my news with the people I see every day. My co-workers, my friends, and those who I pass in the hallway and choose not to speak to. Since I got promoted, and it's the season for giving, I figured I'd treat myself to a big new toy.
Who just bought that big-ass truck taking up 3 parking spaces?
Spencer, you bought a truck.
Not just any truck. It's the new Onslaught.
Don't you know the first rule of business? No one should have a bigger car than the boss. That would be me. The second rule is when the boss gets to work, the workers should be working. That would be you. And not pretending like they're working. That would be you.
Mona, you missed the staff meeting. Where were you?
It's over? But it never ends this early.
Well, you weren't there to give the A&R report. Without your long-winded details, we finished in record time.
I was just running a little late. Chase and I overslept.
Don't worry. We covered for you.
Thank you.
Wow, look who decided to join us.
Hi, I'm really sorry that I'm a little late.
No worries. Adam already told me about your sister's emergency appendectomy. Spencer told me you had to have your stomach pumped after an episode with a bad shrimp. Rough morning, huh?
Hi, you know, I wouldn't be late unless I had a really good reason.
What's done is done, but the next time you get your friends to lie for you, pick somebody with some sense. That would not be you, and that definitely would not be you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hey, how's my little party planner doing?
Well, I just ordered 30 cases of champagne, and I got the Christmas garland and the mistletoe for the ballroom, and Mother's finally approved the second mold for our ice sculpture bust. She thought the first one made her look like Little Richard.
I saw it. She was right.
Well, there is a little bad news. I I just got the responses from 10 legends who can't attend. The Portiers, the Spielbergs, the Cosbys, and not one Jackson.
Not even Tito?
Not even Reby. I don't get it. Mother's always supporting their causes.
Well, just keep planning. You know, your mother's been a little depressed lately about her acting career not taking off. So, this party has got to be a success. Money is no object.
I've never actually heard you speak those words before.
I know. I accidentally took one of your mother's pills this morning.
Hi, Mona.
Spencer, I'm kind of busy.
Doing what? I need help.
Hey, Spence. What's up?
Oh, now I know what you were doing.
Did you want something?
Just a few bucks until next week. I had to pay my mortgage today and get my hair did. I'm taking a date to dinner tonight, and I'm coming up a little short.
What, you don't have enough money to pay for your date's dinner? That's sad.
My new onslaught's got a 30-gallon tank, and it's putting a hurting on a brother's finances.
Well, probably something you should have thought about before you sunk your life savings into your Christmas present.
But this truck is my dream. Even if it only gets 10 miles per gallon on the highway. Unless I'm carting one of my healthier honeys, then I'm down to 7.
Well, I drive a hybrid that gets 60 miles per gallon. See, the more fuel we burn, the more carbon dioxide we create, and everybody knows that contributes to global warming.
Someone, you gonna let me hold that cash?
Whatever makes you go away. Oh, and try to date some skinny girls so this will last longer.
You're late. Grab a box of chocolates and a Dee Dee LaFontaine CD and get to time.
Sorry, I got kind of wrapped up with Chase.
Yeah, more sex than you can handle. Stop bragging.
Well, when Chase and I first started dating, we talked all the time, and we had a real spiritual connection. Now it's nothing but hot and sweaty passion.
Only you can turn great sex into a problem. You find something you like and you overindulge until you burn out. You did it with those spicy noodles, you did it with SpongeBob, and now Chase.
I know, I'm just a weak, horny starch lover addicted to a kooky sea sponge.
Take a breather so you can enjoy other parts of your relationship. Muster up some willpower and tell Chase no thank you, not tonight.
Well, easy for you to say, you're not getting any. Oh, sorry, still bragging. Anyway, how's the Legends Ball coming?
Fine if any legends were actually coming. They've all RSVP'd no. I just hope my mother's strong enough to handle the news.
Why is my life a living hell? I've been turned down for the lowest of acting jobs. I was so desperate. I auditioned for the Oakland Children's Theater production of The Lonely Toad. Apparently, I didn't capture the true essence of Mama Hippity Hop.
There'll be other roles, Mom.
I'm no fool. My acting career is hanging by a thread. The only thing I have to look forward to is my Legends Ball. How's that going, dear?
The ball is,
Gonna be like nothing you ever imagined. Chase, what are you doing here?
Thought I'd surprise you. Can't work late on an empty stomach.
Aw, that's so sweet.
It's also a cover. I just couldn't stay away from you.
I don't think this is such a good idea. I still have a lot of work to do.
Like what?
Oh, I forgot.
Your new truck collecting dust in the parking structure. It hasn't been moved in days.
I'm leaving it here because I'm trying to cut back on driving until gas prices drop. I've been riding my bike to work.
And stealing food from the mouths of hungry coworkers. Hard times are spreading just like my ass since I gave up Pilates.
I prefer to think of it as a reallocation of my current lifestyle funds.
Broke is broke, my brother. And if you're gonna take food, at least wait for the good stuff. The bear claws arrive in 10 minutes.
I didn't know we had bear claws. No one does.
The At last. When I was flirting with the security guard this morning, I found out that Chase signed in and ate last night. And when he signed out, he smelled like perfume, his clothes were wrinkled, and he was missing a sock. A sock I saw flung passionately across your filing cabinet. What say you?
I'd say that rent-a-cop needs to get a life, and you need to stay out of my office.
So it's true. You finally decided to become a tramp like the rest of us.
Look, I don't want to talk to you right now.
Mona, I need to talk to you right now.
Me?
Did I stutter?
What does she want?
I don't know, but I'll listen at the door and find out.
Do you have any idea why I'm here?
Should I?
I decided to work late last night.
How late exactly?
Late enough to know that I don't want to sit down where naked butts have been.
That late, huh?
Look, it's okay to have fun and be in love and all that mess. But don't let your personal life get in the way of important things like your job.
Kai, I am so sorry that you had to see what you saw. How much did you see?
Too much of you, not enough of him. But the point is, no one should be having sex at work. Especially when the boss is experiencing a drought. Y'all really need to learn the rules around here. Don't make me start posting signs.
So Glenn is taking me to some fancy seafood spot. Usually I'd eat before we go out. That way I'm not hungry and I can order something light and cute. But it's been 2 months and I think it's time you saw my real appetite.
No one needs to see that, Mom. Hey, Chase.
Hey, Mona, everything okay? I've been calling you all day.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling so hot, so I'll call you later.
Well, baby, can I get you some soup or something? I mean, you know I make a mean Theraflutini.
That's sweet, but no, I'll call you later.
Okay, feel better?
What the hell was that?
I just need some time to think.
You've had time. Years by your damn self time. You got a man now. It's man time.
I just haven't figured out exactly how to tell Chase. I think we need to slow things down.
Try the truth. Baby, your relationship with Chase is new, and this is the time you should be totally open and honest. Save the lies and cover-ups for after you're married. So, go ahead and get it all out now while he still thinks you're interesting and actually listens to what you have to say.
Cancel your plans for Saturday. You're invited to Mother's Legends Ball.
I thought I wasn't important enough.
You are now. Dress pretty, bring your friends, tell your patients.
Sounds like my Sweet 16 party.
We just need more bodies in the room. It turns out it's honor a celebrity season and everybody's booked.
Well, personally, I think celebrities get honored too much anyway. I mean, how does being famous equate to helping society? The guy bags our groceries and packs our community more than Nicole Kidman does.
You just gave me an idea.
Ooh, are you going to the grocery store? Because I am depleted from all the loving I've been getting. I need Gatorade and Drano. Ooh, not related. Dee Dee, this is beautiful. But why is there an ice sculpture of Little Richard?
It looked like my mom an hour ago. And everyone is here except her. She's been practicing her grand entrance for weeks. I had to talk her out of being lowered from the ceiling on a swing.
Hey, Spencer. I saw your new onslaught outside. Very nice.
Thanks. That's my baby. She's pretty special.
The valets think so, too. They're taking turns racing it down the block.
I knew I should have rolled my bike. Brother can't have nothing nice.
Well, the Diva's limo has arrived. I have to cue her entrance music. She recorded it herself. I don't make these things up.
I used to hide.
Lord, how many photographers am I paying for? Where's the bar I'm paying for?
Thank you so much for honoring us tonight. We really appreciate you.
You're so welcome, so deserving, so ordinary. Who are you?
Excuse us. Mom, there's something I need to tell you.
I don't see my stars. Where are my stars?
Instead of honoring celebrities, tonight you're honoring teachers, police officers, social workers, nurses.
Is it Mariah Carey's nurse?
These are the unsung heroes of every day who really deserve to be celebrated.
Whose terrible idea was this?
This event is a terrific idea. Now, this is a story that needs to be told.
It does?
Yes. It captures the true meaning of the season. You're a bright new philanthropic star for everyone to look up to. Can I get a picture for the AP wire?
Of course. And I will hold my lantern up to shine a light on the unsung heroes of everyday life. Even if they're poorly dressed.
Glenn couldn't make it, but he wanted me to thank you for acknowledging the contributions of firemen.
Well, his courage and bravery should be celebrated. Dating you is truly a colossal act of kindness.
I'll ignore that since you're finally doing something good. I guess when you peel back all those superficial layers, there's more underneath than just a tall, bald man.
Moving along, there is a very special guest waiting to see you. Mom, your very first acting teacher.
Joanne Chavis, I'm speechless.
Well, I couldn't miss checking in on my #1 student. Plus, your daughter flew me first class from Topeka.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't lived up to that reputation. The big roles just aren't coming.
It's not about big roles, Dee. It's about your passion. And you can never be a failure when you're following your heart.
So true. Oh, thank you for coming all this way to remind me of that.
Any reason to get the hell out of Kansas.
Excuse me a minute. Baby, how did you manage to make all this happen?
Mom, I know it's not exactly what you wanted.
But it is exactly what I needed. Thank you. Well, my new fans await. Go get them.
Good job, honey. Your mother's happy. I don't know how you did it. I don't want to know how much you did it for, but you did it.
Well, you can't put a price on Mom's happiness.
That much, huh?
Hey, you look like you're feeling better.
I am. I'm really glad that you came. I'm sorry that I have been a little distant lately. But what I've been struggling with is our physical relationship.
No, I mean, it's great. Really, really, really great.
But I just think we need to slow things down so we can let our emotional connection catch up and so I can actually get some work done and keep my job.
I'm happy to hear that.
You are?
Yeah. I mean, once we started down that path, I was feeling the pressure to keep it up. So I'm happy to slow down because I'm not sure how much stamina I have left.
Wow, I thought it was just me.
Mona, I'm in this for the long haul. Okay, so let's just take our time and enjoy each other. Well, not that we haven't been enjoying each other, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I used to be a commoner.
I have a toast. The next time we have a problem, let's just communicate.
Agreed. Let's be open and honest.
You know, being open and honest is kind of sexy.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Let's go communicate at my place. I'll give you some holiday cheer.
Are you going to be naughty or nice?
Both.
I'll get the car.